It's hard to describe. It's been all my life, the last 5 to 10 years, being how to skate the best on these 100 seconds, and now I grabbed all the 3 titles. So yeah, I'm really satisfied too.
Can imagine. Today's race against Ning, it was a really exciting pair. How did you feel? Can you talk us through that race?
Yeah. After the fall on the team pursuit, my hip was really bad, and yesterday I was thinking, oh fuck, everything I've trained for is now gone because my hip was so bad I couldn't skate. So, but with a lot of painkillers and a bit of rest yesterday, then today was
overall feeling, well, I thought for sure Kjeld was going to beat me there, but I was able to catch him at the very end. Yeah, I went past him pretty quick. I didn't know if I would be able to medal when I crossed the line. Then I looked up at the board and I saw I was super close to goal. So that kind of was a bit annoying, but how I felt going into the race, it was a pretty good one, and I'm happy with it.
It was a good last lap.
It was a good last lap, so obviously my endurance is not bad. Yeah, for how I felt like leading up to it, I think it's a good result. So.
And overall, the tournament. How do you look back to the tournament overall?
Obviously, I wish it could have been a little bit better, but happy to get medals and race this well, given what's happened. So yeah.
How did you go into this race after 2 disappointments? How did you start? Did you believe in goal? How was it?
I didn't know what to believe in. I don't know if
I can imagine.
Gold or podium or whatever. So I just went out and tried to skate good technique and good laps and put everything into the ice, and that's what I did. So I was able to get silver and almost gold. So yeah.
And it looked like the first 2 laps were a bit like I saw you yesterday and the day before that, and then the last lap was more like the old Jordan Stolz. Was that how it felt?
I think that's how it felt. I was a little tired in the beginning, but my endurance is still there. I guess it's just the top end I'm missing. So the top end, like the top speed and everything. Which to have a good 1500, you have to have both. So top speed and endurance, but yeah, I didn't have the top speed today.
Jordan,
yeah.
we have seen you all season winning everything. Now the last few weeks were a bit, well, I guess disappointing for you. Yeah. What have you learned this season?
I guess I learned a couple things I could have done differently to, prepare for this competition. Physically, what my body needs to stay in shape. So, like today, we could see my endurance was fine in the last lap, and I think just more like training on the top speed when I have something like that happen again, where I get sick and I can't train. So maybe that's something to think about. I also learned that it's not always going to be first place, and if I guess I can be start going on a downhill part, and I think I've learned ways to be able to compensate for that and try and stay in shape and keep winning. So yeah,
because that was a bit of uncharted territory for you, of course.
Yeah,
not winning.
Right, but I'm happy with the results for today. So.
Tough. It was tough to match to experience disappointment.
I just had to accept it. Yesterday was, I guess, worse because that was my best distance. I didn't do too well, but today, I was happy with today.
There was a moment directly after the race today, Bob came to you, had his hand on your shoulder. What did he say to you then?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Yesterday. Oh, sorry.
Is this really the first time in your career you actually experienced disappointment of this shape? I mean, you've won so much.
No, I mean, there's been other times where you lose a World Cup and you don't know why. Right? That's worse if you don't know why. But right now, you can see what you could have done and why you're not doing as well. That's much easier. So you know it's still there. It's not like I've lost something that I can't find and get back. So
Is this maybe also a good thing because this is not the Olympic year.
Yeah.
So now you're experiencing something that you can do better.
It takes a little pressure off going into the Olympic year. Yeah,
but also the lessons, right? You said that you learned some lessons. So
sure, lessons. Yeah, that'll help for next year in case something happens, or motivation for training this summer. There's a lot of good things you can pick out of it. So
yesterday you talked about the differences in the gaps between you and the rest, and we weren't quite sure what you meant because do you actually mean that? Do you think the gaps next year won't be that big, won't be that realistic to experience Like,
You mean compared to what it was earlier in the season?
yeah.
Oh, I hope it's the same as it was earlier in
Yeah.
the season.
Do you see that as realistic going into
Sure,
Olympics
yeah.
season? Or you think it's going to happen?
Yeah, I mean,
again?
right now I'm at my worst shape, and I can still get close to winning. So when I'm in my best shape, we'll see. Hopefully, I can get that lead back again. Yeah.
Yeah. See you in October.
Yeah. Thank you.
The Norwegian press. You have quite some fights against Peter. You've been so tight today as well. How would you describe the rivalry of you two?
Well, it's been pretty fun actually. As a Poland, we raced together, and he was going to win that one in the last 100 meters. I got him, and then Aaron Van Epson, he won that one, so that was good for him. But yeah, we've been pretty close to each other. It's been a fun battle, and I think he was happy with today, edging me out like that. So
Yeah. You say something positive. You get to know him from soil. How would you describe him?
how would I describe him?
Peter, yeah.
Oh, he's a pretty nice guy. So, yeah. And he trains really hard. So yeah, he earned it. Yeah.
Yeah, and also the duel will be going to Milan, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be a fun one.
Yeah, thank you.